Welcome back, guys, to my channel. If you are new, please do hit the subscribe button and also do like the video. So Dominic finally responds to Gogo Skhotheni, and yeah, I'll come back with the rest of my commentary. Please listen to the video.
When are you going to tell the people of the internet that you've been rallying and trooping against to tell them that I'm a bully, that the reason why you are angry at me is because I turned down the many offers that you've sent my way to give your husband the gay experience, when you were pimping me to sleep with your husband after I sat on a couch with you on a podcast and told you the many times that I was a victim of sexual assault?
Every family has a dark closet. So before ungahamba uyonuka emenye amafamily, nuke yakho. Angidakele mina. Angidakele baby girl. Miye kumonde. Wena Ndlovukazi, wena ome njengenhloko uzocamba manguthi mina ngakufonela ngakutshela ukuthi umonde ufuna uyibunu umele uphumonde ibunu zakho. Lebunu zakhe ezime ngathi ingalo yami. Lebunu zakhe ezime ngathi ingalo yami. Oh. Njalo, I've been telling people the type of person that she is. Hey, suka. Wonke umuntu une dark side yakhe, man. How? Nase ningibabaza kangaka. Nangibabaza kangaka. Hayi suka wena.
After knowing all the things that you knew that I told you about, especially my incidents of sexual assault, you still saw it fitting to then ask me to give your husband a sexual experience. And because I said no to that, and I guess you're not used to people saying no to you, you then decided that you're going to be angry at me. Second question, when are you going to tell people that you actually don't care about how I stand up and fight for myself? Because on 2 occasions, you tried to book me to come to a conference and an event that you were hosting, to come and speak to people, to encourage them, and then also to teach them how I stand up for myself, because it's such a championing thing for someone to be able to use their rights and the Constitution to stand up for myself. And the reason why I didn't do those events is because you could not afford my rates. So do you still really care about the fact that I stand up for myself, or are you pretending because I'm the next thing that seems like a career defibrillator to bring what is left of the fake life that you've created in order to be popular for a little bit? You don't care about how I stand up for myself. You care about the fact that I am a name that you can use whenever you feel like it in order to spread hate, and it's easy for people to hate me because there are people who hate me nonetheless. Let me remind you something. The same thing that I'm doing, standing up and defending myself, is not brand new to Dominique. When there's a racist person on the internet, what do we all do? We find the employer, we find the company they work for or the company they own, and we report them there. But because it is a gay life and gay lives are not seen to be that important in South Africa, you then find it disgusting that I stand up for myself in that capacity. But in 2 days from now, if a white person came and became racist, you guys will be doing the same exact thing that I am doing on this platform to stand up for myself. You can still use my name. It's giving you a lot. It is keeping you on the tips of many tongues. But I also need you to tell people what a horrible human being you are. That a person that sat in front of you told you about the sexual violence that has been committed to them, that you wanted to impose the same sexual violence towards them. You have incited violence against me. You are still being homophobic. You're still being bigoted. You're still being misogynistic. You're being transphobic and every other phobic in the term, because it wasn't good enough that you went and bought 2 B's and an L. You needed to add a third one and get a triple BBL, because bully has to be synonymous with you. Stop faking that you are fighting with or for the people. You are not. You are fighting a personal battle by lying on the internet. You've inflated everything that you've said. I've never said half the things that you've said, and everything that I've said, I said in your presence, and everything that I said to your co-conspirator, I said it in their presence as well. Because I believe in what I said, and I stand in what I said, and you proved me right in exactly what I said. You took the opportunity to open me up for bullying, then further went on and decided to let people know that they should be violent against me, which, congratulations, they are. That's why I took a break off the internet. I will not be addressing you any further because I don't have to fake anything to sit in the rooms that you are begging to sit in. I sit in those rooms because I actually deliver on what I have to deliver on. And when I sit in those rooms, it's because they know the value that I bring in those rooms. All you have to do is lie and climb off the backs of people. Because if you really ask yourself, what have you built of your career that was not a lie or that you did not use someone else's name to get? There's not much, is there? I don't do that. I work as Dominic. And every brand I've worked with that you are trying to take away from me has gotten their return on investment. And no brand is going to be stupid enough to just decide to cancel me because I'm standing up for myself. Because most brands in South Africa and international believe in inclusivity. And I'm fighting for that inclusivity. Not just on the internet, even on platforms that you probably will never hear anything about. Maybe until I'm deceased, when those brands and those companies and those people decide to tell those stories. I have nothing further to say. To everyone that has been in competitions and stuff like that, guys, I have taken a break and I'm only now going back to doing the backlog of paying people, sending your wigs and stuff like that. Please bear with me. I kind of need you to be patient. I'm asking very kindly so, but I'm working really hard to make sure that you have everything. This is all I'm going to say to address this matter, I think.
So, in case you missed it, this whole thing was actually started by Gogo Skhotheni, but for some reason, people are forgetting that Dominic never attacked Gogo Skhotheni publicly. Dominic never said anything negative about Gogo Skhotheni until Gogo Skhotheni labeled Dominic as a bully. So now Dominic decided to take a break from social media, and I think this was due to the backlash that he was receiving from the public that he is a bully, and that why does he go to such an extent to like he fires people, he gets people fired from their jobs for commenting negatively about him, and that he needs to grow thick skin. I feel like people, what they don't want to learn is that if you know that a certain celebrity or an influencer, for example, let's make Peltusi as an example. We all know that Peltusi will comment and will throw a jab at you if you say something negative about her. But for some reason, I feel like people want to dictate how people should feel. They want to dictate how Dominic should react to these negative comments. And Dominic is not Somizi, sadly. Somizi doesn't care. Somizi is able to maybe deactivate his comments and not engage with fans at all. Dominic wants to engage with fans, and maybe Dominic wants to create a positive space for himself in his own platform, in his own account. And I feel like people need to just respect that to Dominic. That's what he wants. And if you know that that influencer is like that, stay away from them. Stay away. And you can't now justify it by saying, no, someone needs to grow thick skin. Dominic doesn't want to grow thick skin. Dominic is refusing to grow thick skin. So if he wants to fight for himself, allow him to do so. I don't get the chat. I don't understand why people are forcing Dominic to be a specific way. The specific way is people want Dominic to accept being bullied. He doesn't want to accept being bullied. Let's accept it and stay away from Dominic's account. If you feel like Dominic is a bully, unfollow Dominic and leave Dominic alone. Honestly, this whole thing, I feel like it could have ended a while ago, but because I feel like there's probably underlying issues between Gogo Skhotheni, Dominic, and Wayne, obviously, we all know that. But there's something going on. There's something deeper going on. But we heard Dominic talking about Uguti, Gogo Skhotheni actually offered Dominic her husband, Monde. Angas. I really don't know what to say about that, because there's been rumors circulating that Monde is actually gay, and also there were videos when Gogo Skhotheni and Monde separated. Monde ended up sleeping at this other guy's house, and people were assuming or speculating that that is Monde's man. We don't know. I feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And one thing about these influencers, a lot happens that we never see, that we never get to see. And I really don't want to say much. I don't want to say Dominic is lying. I feel like if he can just bring proof, come with screenshots, evidence that Gogo Skhotheni actually did offer that, then like people would believe him. But at this point, people are just bashing Dominic, and they're saying quite a lot of mean things. I was even looking at his comment section on this specific video, and people were just saying, Guti, Dominic is bitter. Dominic needs to stop doing what he's doing. He needs to stay away. A lot of things. Like, people are really mean. People are really going in on Dominic. And I feel like the reason he probably left his social media was maybe because people are actually saying quite a lot in his DM and all other social platform that he's active on. But yeah, let us know what you think on the comment section about this whole thing. I feel like people, I don't know what to say. I feel like this is getting out of hand. For me, I feel like this whole thing is just getting out of hand, and it's escalating beyond what people are willing to see. I feel like people are just finding it entertaining, but I feel like there's more going on in this whole situation. But yeah, let us know what you think on the comment section about Dominic, Gogo Skhotheni, Gogo Maweni, and also what Dominic said regarding Umonde. Do you think that Umonde is actually gay? I feel like he is. Allegedly. I feel like he is. There's too many rumors about him at this point that he's gay. But yeah, let us know what you think on the comment section, and do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.